So I'm at my friend's place and they have a leaky faucet. I turn off the main water. Earlier this was just keep on dripping water. So what I need to do is open up the handles down there and see what's going on. So first I need to pop open that with a flat head. And then use a Phillips. Take that out. Next thing is
there's more just like out. This is a terrible situation. He didn't necessarily have an answer.
Alright, this should pull out too, but it's not coming out. Okay, I was finally able to take this out. As you can see, it's all oxidized. Don't know if I can focus in here, but as you can see at that slight angle, it's just corroded. So that's why it's so hard to take out. And the way how I did it, let me demonstrate on this side. This side is still stuck very hard. The way how I did it, which was I first applied a little bit of heat, and then I just try to wiggle this as much as I can. So let me demonstrate. So finally, now this comes out too. All right, now we can remove this. So the next step is to take the whole stem off, and to do so there's this little handy tool that helps out. One end is 31 and 32. The other end is 29 and 32 apparently. They fit right in. And then you can use an open end wrench. Try to pop it open. So there we go. So here we have the two stems. I'm probably pronouncing these technical terms incorrectly, but at the end right there, that is the rubber O-ring or gasket that might need to be replaced. And the second thing is all the way down, there we go, and there, that's I think it's called a seat. And if that is damaged or is chipped away, like if it doesn't have a round, smooth surface, then that needs to be replaced. I looked at both of them. There we go. I looked at both of them, and both of them look like they're pretty good condition. So I'm not going to replace them. Now, if I had to replace them, you would take a tool that looks like this. I don't know what it's called, but you would then stick one end in and then twist it out. But since it's in good condition, I'm not going to replace that. In fact, I found out which one was the bad one because I didn't know if it was hot water or cold water that was dripping. So I had to take both of them out, but as you can see, this is the hot water, and this one is all worn out, this gasket right here, so we're going to replace that. But since we have the cold water out too, we'll go ahead and replace this one too. So replacing this is pretty straightforward. There's a Phillips screw, and I've already loosened this up, that's why it looks so easy. Take out the screw, and then the gasket behind it comes right out. Now, then you're left with that, and you just put in a new O-ring on it, and then, which you can buy at any local hardware store, and then you just tighten it back up. Now, I'm just going to use a screwdriver, see if I can pop it out. But it's just whatever means that you can pop it out. Again, sometimes it's not as easy. I'm just a little bit lucky today, and it came out pretty smooth. Again, you use a new one, just insert it and screw it back in. And over time you can see a groove is being made, and this one is already worn out. You can even see the chips on the side, so that's why it doesn't hold water as well. So let's just put everything back together. So here we go. I'm just going to put a little bit of Teflon on here. This Teflon tape, just put a little bit on here. If you have pipe dope, that would work too. And this is the cold water. So as you can see, it's not dripping water anymore. And double check to see, look inside, see if it's any water drips, and I already looked. No more water drips. I'm going to put back everything together again, and we're good.